Hi guys, it's Erin here with another Project Life Sunday, and this is week 33 of 2015. And I think this is my favorite designed week that I've done so far. I used papers from the 6x6 pad from My Mind's Eye, designed by my friend, Jennifer Brissett, and it's called Just Splendid. And we actually are friends on Facebook, and she's an awesome lady, and she does digital designs mostly, but she got contracted to do a few paper pads, 6x6 pads, and this is by far my favorite one. It's a lot of very bright patterns and soft colors, and I really like how this layout ended up coming out for this week. This time I took more real-life photos. I did a bunch of stuff on Instagram, so you'll see those. And the only game photo I have is from another one from Fallout New Vegas in the top left-hand corner. I really like this photo and the scenery that's around there because I have this mod that gives it like rain and real real life weather. There we are. I was trying to think of the word weather. Anyway, so I thought that was cool with the clouds rolling in as the sun was setting. And in the bottom right-hand corner is just we had a steak dinner one time, not really celebrating anything, but we don't usually eat steak, especially not a big T-bone like that, so I wanted to take a photo because it was a really good meal. And it was food from the farmer's market that we have up here. In the top right-hand corner is an Instagram photo of a painting that I was drawing. I saw just a picture of a house on Facebook, and I said, this is really cool. I want to paint it, so I got out my Gansai Tambi watercolors and started coloring. And it took me a couple days to finish in my art journal, but it did come out pretty good. I mean, it's not spectacular. I'm kind of a poser artist, but I'm trying, so that's the point. And I thought it would, it's worth including in my project life. All the way on the left in the middle is another photo of me and my mask as I'm trying to organize, the second day of trying to organize those stamps. I didn't get it finished the first day because it was making me so sick trying to just breathe those. It's okay when I'm just taking the package out, stamping with it, and getting it done, but when I have, 6 or 7 packages of stamps open and then all the categories that they get organized into, it was just way too much chemical smell, and even with the mask I was getting lightheaded, so I'm like, okay. But it's, funny to take a picture of, so that's what I did. We all like to have unique selfies, right? And somebody that followed me is a nurse, and she found one of those emojis with a medical mask on, and she's like, leave it to the nurse to find the emoji with the medical mask on. I'm like, I know, right? So it was funny. The photo with the cup is, you probably saw in one of my other haul videos, me comparing my watercolors and just drawing a simple ocean scene with waves and stuff and trying the different mediums. So that's what I was doing in this photo, and having a cup of hot cocoa with my Disneyland Starbucks cup. I love that cup. It's so pretty, and it's like the perfect size for just enough, just enough coffee, just enough cocoa. And all the way on the right in the middle is a picture of some ramen that I made because like 2 a.m. ramen was just really what I was craving. So I made some nice fresh ramen for a midnight snack. Well, 2 a.m., but midnight. This is August 10th through the 16th, so that's what I was writing down. I left the middle part for some journaling, but I'm going to use the lines on that green paper because it was handy that it was lined, and that's why I put the embellishment all the way over to the side like that. We didn't have too much going on. We went to the farmer's market and got a bunch of food and some fruit and melons, which was great because I love summer melons, and our summer really doesn't last very long, even considering how dry and on fire everything is here. We had a lot of just cooking meals, which we don't always do. Sometimes in the summer we just end up having cereal because it's so hot. I mean, we have air conditioners, but they don't really work. So I started watching Enterprise, or I finished watching Enterprise and started watching Voyager, so that pretty much took up most of my time while I was crafting, was just watching Voyager. I love Star Trek. I'm a total Trekkie, so. Here I thought I would try something different and sprinkle some stars onto the thing instead of planning out where I was going to put them. I just kind of held my hand up high and let them fall like confetti or sequins, and that way and then just gluing them wherever they fell, so it would be more of a free-form look. I didn't want to embellish too much because I really like I was saying, the movement and the bright patterns of the paper. But I thought that the wood would go really well, and I'd like that I had a washi tape that was the exact color of the blue that was in this too. So this is definitely one of my favorite layouts of the week. And, oh yeah, I got gouache paints this week, so that's what I was painting with. So, yeah, I've actually run out of things to say about this one. I don't know why, because this is a much better week. But that's what happens when this is what happens when I spend the entire week crafting, is I was painting and coloring and just doing as many art things as I possibly could. I even forgot the video game, except for Mike and I were still stealing up a storm and trying very hard to get to 1 million. I think we were at like 800,000 at this point, and it was just going so slow, and we kept getting caught and having our stuff taken away from us. It was so frustrating. We were just over it, and we had bad internet connection, so it was like lagging in the middle of it. So we finally got a new router from Charter. Charter's terrible, but we finally got a new router, and they increased our speed, and it was like, whoosh, we're so fast now. But that's about it. So thank you for watching very much, and have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.